Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot time. Okay, we are featuring Miriam. She goes by Rachel. Rachel Miriam on my site. So a little quick backstory. So about 2 months ago, I was having a live and I had all my readers on it. And at the end of the event, what I would do is I would ask my readers to give a one card pull to my moderators, kind of like a thank you. And one of my moderators, who happens to be a personal friend of mine, so I know her ins and her outs, I gave Rachel to her. And she pulled a card for her and she said to her, you're going to have an abundance, maybe in an area of a vehicle, a home, something like that. And I knew, because I know her personally, that she was out of a car. She had no car, no transportation, and it was just, kind of a dark place. And that was a Thursday night. That Friday morning, a good friend of hers happened to be buying a new car and had a beautiful car and said, if you want it, you can have it. So Miriam, Rachel, Rachel Miriam, she nailed it for her. So she is a very gifted reader. She's also a very kind person, very compassionate. You could take whatever issues you have to her. She's very knowledgeable. She also does numerology, astrology. So she does medium work too. So you get a good bang for your buck with her. So she is my featured reader for this week. And you will find her on the marketplace at thetarotbridge.com. Okay, so moving forward, I am going to start the reading here. I will finish it in the Tarot Bridge community page, okay? Luna's chomping at the bit. She wants to come over. Maybe we'll let her. So this reading is for anybody who's in separation, okay? So if you're not and you're with someone and you're happy, it may not be a reading for you. But if you're in separation if you're in separation from somebody who you care about and maybe you would like to end the separation, then this reading may be for you, okay? So pay attention. I'm going to use my standard Rider-Waite deck. I think we're getting a visitor. And see what I get. Okay. So Knight of Cups. So when I get the Knight of Cups, he's our second slowest moving knight, but he's coming towards you with a purpose. So I do feel, even though you are in separation from someone, either you have been contemplating making the first move or they have. They have been contemplating coming towards you and seeing, if there's still a spark there, if there's still something there. Because I feel like with the mountains in the background, I think maybe the relationship might have ended a little, I don't want to say badly, but I think it ended where there was troubles and issues that were still not fixed, okay, if that makes sense. With the Four of Wands, the person you're in separation from, this is Luna, bunny feet, could be that of a twin flame, okay, because we have the 2 11s. It could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you have that in your chart, okay? But it also tells me that this person might be with somebody else at the moment. Now, that means a few things. Does it mean they're always married? No. They could be living with someone. They just could be involved in another relationship with someone, but they're involved, okay, with somebody else. Don't touch my cards. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are a single person. And I think this person is trying to find out. I think this person kind of looks at your social media and tries to scope out whether or not you're involved with someone, because they're trying to see, I almost feel like they want to make a move, but they're very methodically planning what's going on with you before they come into your life, if that makes sense. I feel you, who's ever watching this video, the person you're in separation from, you've really learned a lot over this last separation period with this person. So you've learned how to, like you've worked on your money, you may have worked on your health, you may have, you've just done something, okay, where you've really made a difference in your life. So maybe the separation from this person turned out to be a really positive thing, where you're able to get your life kind of in gear and where it needs to be. With the moon card, I feel again, this person, and it could be you too, you don't really know what's going on in their life. Like you assume, and we all surmise, and I always tell people, you can't believe everything you see on social media. I mean, I know people personally who I read for, and then they post stuff on Facebook because I'm friends with a lot of people, and I'm like, what? Like, like, wait a minute, what? So, and I think sometimes too, a picture does not tell 1,000 words. That's a lie. That's a total lie. So I think we see something, in the form of a picture, and we're off to the races with it. Our minds will always, make the worst case scenario. But I also feel that you and this other person need some really good one-on-one communication with each other. Okay? Some one-on-one communication. Pat in her head. So the Three of Wands tells me that you're getting close to getting what you want. Now, are you going to run off into the sunset with this person? I don't know. But I think at some point, coming fairly quick, 3 weeks, 3 months, I think you're going to have an opportunity to have a very heart-to-heart conversation with this person, okay? Which is probably needed. People say closure is overrated and all this stuff and everything, but look, if you don't give me closure, I'm making the scenario up in my head like we all do, and that's what I'm going to live with. And sometimes that isn't fair either. But with the Three of Wands, I think what it needs to tell you is you've done everything you can do. The ball is in their corner, okay? The ball is up to them for them to throw it back over the net. You've done everything you can. You can't do any more. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel you are evolving. You just don't see it, from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who's definitely paid attention to their wealth. They've paid attention to their family, their friends, whatever, and they've built something. They definitely have built something. And with the Two of Cups, I feel like there's love on the horizon. Okay, there's definitely some sort of love on the horizon where you're going to, like, you don't want to think for a moment you can replace this other person. Like if anybody says it to you, you're like, no, it's got to be this person and this is it. But there is the opportunity to replace this person because you have somebody else who I think is coming in. And I think is going to be somebody who you can really have a future with. Isn't that right, Luna? But with Judgment card, and it always is this way. So Judgment talks about coming back. Now, is this the person from the past? It could be. But I feel like because you've become this Queen of Pentacles, and this is any gender, you've really kind of learned how to maneuver in life. So you have opportunities. And one opportunity is some new love coming in, but the old love kind of reappears. They think the coast is clear and you're not with anyone, but then they show up only to find out that you do have somebody in your life. Right, Luna? All right, if you are interested in watching the rest of this reading, you can catch me on the tarotbridge.com community page, along with a bunch of my other readers. Don't forget, Rachel on my site, she goes by Rachel Miriam, is my reader who is being featured this week. Grab yourself a reading from her. You will not be disappointed. Today is Monday. It is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. This is Luna. Everybody have a great day.